What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next recap video. Before we get started, I know it happens every time we do this and I always forget to mention it, but don't panic. I know you'll see some people out of the clan. We are having a scrimmage against the Clash Babes in Clan Womanizers, so no one is gone. We are coming back. We're just going to have a little friendly scrimmage with the girls over there, and then everything will be back to normal. So, that being said, let's get to the recap. Let's see. We took on Marca Peru 3.2. Not a very close war. They did use most of their attacks. We will give them the respect of showing what they did to our bases. Pretty good on the Town Hall 10s. A few 3 stars on Town Hall 9s. Not too many. Mostly 2 stars there, which obviously was the difference in the war. We did over at OneHive really well. All Town Hall 10s were either 2 or 3 star. There's several of the lower ones 3 starred there. And all of the Town Hall 9s 3-starred except that one, 99%. Happens to us like every war. But good job to everybody. It was some really nice attacks. In fact, I'm having trouble lately. There's so many good creative attacks that as I'm going through there, when I get done, I've got like 8 attacks and I'm having to shave them back a little bit. I know what you're going to say. Show us all of them. But just for time's sake, I've got to cut it back to a reasonable amount. The top Town Hall 10 that was 3-starred was 3-starred by Maverick, and it was a nice one. Pretty developed. Not a real high level Town Hall 10. Level 3 expos. Level 20, 25 heroes. A lot of Town Hall 9 defenses. Some Town Hall 10 defenses. But did a really nice attack on it. Come in with just a golem on left, golem on right. Wizards creating that funnel, queen up the middle, obviously. She's going to start taking out trash buildings and even working on some defenses here in just a moment. Jump goes down. That's going to pull everything in. The queen comes out to meet them. She's going to go down real quick with that level 40 queen beating on her. There she goes. CC comes out. It is a lava hound and a balloon. Queen's probably going to get locked on that here in just a moment. But the king's moving in. Everything's working their way in. Queen was supposed to sort of go to that jump, grab that inferno tower a little quicker. But right here in just a moment, going to use the queen's ability, and that will help propel right in there. She is chasing off after that lava hound a little bit. It's rerouting, but here in just a moment, it's going to bust. Right. Oh, I thought I had one more shot. She had to take the jump to actually chase it. There she gets on the inferno tower. Lava hound's already coming in. Right side, left side. The king's doing a little bit of work. Balloons following everything up. Really nice deployment on the balloons, I thought. Just perfect numbers, perfect placement. Good rage placement. Everything goes in. You'll see that that inferno tower is still up. Took the queen out. Almost dead. Not quite. I was thinking about the other attack that Maverick had done. Right there, the Lava Hound finally goes pop. Actually helps out a little bit because it gets over here, it gets on his Lava Hound, does some more damage. He's actually going to end up with a Lava Hound left over, so more damage is better at this point. The Lava Hounds are doing all the thinking they can. The Inferno Tower obviously going to target a few balloons as well. You see the pups on the backside. They're going to start cleaning up real nicely. Right there, one more Lava Hound goes down. Those pups are going to target onto those air skeletons, take them out. Unfortunately, the last one does not pop, but that's okay. He's got enough troops left over to do it. We'll start to fast forward. King goes down, then just a few trash buildings around the outside. That's a 3-star. Very nice attack, Maverick. All right, moving on. Let's look at some Town Hall 9s. So many good Town Hall 9 attacks. Roku, number 15. Love it. A little bit of queen walk. I've had some more requests for some queen walks. Going to show them when I can. Not going to be all the time, but there were some really nice ones on this. You're going to see a couple of them. Queen goes down, 3 healers. Always remember, look at it. It's sort of a common theme there. You're going to see it. That army camp, that's a great break. Look how wide now. She's completely forced to the bottom side. There's no chance of her walking up to that collector up top there, that gold collector. Going to get locked onto a storage here for just a moment, but no big deal. Healer's keeping her pretty much full health. A lot of splash damage here, which is fine to take out. I mean, it's not as nice as point defense, but the good thing is you really don't have to worry about your queen going down. She's got 1 point defense on her. That is not going to do the job. Just keeps taking out some buildings, working her way around down south, and here in just a moment, he's going to send these golems in, start pushing his way in. He wants to get to that defensive queen, obviously. Right there, first one, second one goes down. They're going to do the tanking for the point defense. I thought the timing on that was nice because then the queen has she's literally not getting hit with point defense hardly at all. Wizards up on the right side creating a massive funnel. Look how far he does this funnel. I love it. No chance of anything straying on him. Here in just a moment, the king will go down. Everything will start working its way in. Right here, the healers do get in range of that air defense. Not the end of the world because the queen's sort of done her thing. She is full health. Pretty much when the healers go down, she's going to walk in. She's behind everything here, which is perfect. Gets in that rage, starts helping taking out some defenses, some CC troops. Just great stuff. The golems are still tanking, and then here come the hogs. You see there was a double bomb set right there. One of them gets triggered by a wizard that walks in. The other set is up there in between the air defense and expo. So only 3 bombs left to worry about. And here in just a moment, right there, boom, that hog paths in perfectly, triggers them one at a time. Now the heals, I think, were misplaced here. That's the only gripe I have about this attack. Had he had a heal over that expo, that entire group of hogs would have lived because they would have healed back up before the second bomb detonated. But he had them over on the left side, really not as needed there, in my opinion. But right there, the last defense is going to go down. The hogs are going to turn around, take care of those skeletons. The queen is still up on the town hall. That's the great thing about the queen walk. Usually she makes it through the raid because even after the healers get taken down, the kill squad's moved in, everything's going on, and she's at full health. So really, really nice attack by Roku. All right, you guys are going to love this one. Let's just move down. I'm actually going to move just down a couple each times here. A 4 healer queen walk. A lot of point defense over here. So Hell just adapts, says, okay, I'll use 4 healers on this. Drops it down right there. The healers come in right behind it. Boom. Start keeping her up because immediately she's got 2 point defense on her. Now, he does have that level 30 queen. Obviously, that's a pretty big help. You see some troops down here creating a funnel, going to push the queen the direction he wants her to go. I like the touch of the giant there. Sometimes you got to use it. You know, it's 5 troop space. Yeah, it's just going to get taken out, but it's also going to really ensure that your funnel is properly created. And look here. Golem goes down with a healer in the CC. This is awesome to me. Just, you know, keeping things... The healers are really starting to make their way into a lot more attack styles. Think about that. Using a healer in the CC to keep up a golem. I mean, pretty, you know, you don't see it a lot, but you're seeing it more and more. Pretty smart, actually. Because that golem's just doing tanking, and now they're all joined up. The queen's at full health. Golem's moving its way in. Now it's got 5 healers on it. That golem's going to take a beating at that. Only uses the 1 golem and opts for the healers because now they're going to, or excuse me, they actually had 2 golems, had 1 up top there. The 1 golem actually got in there and took the brute force of everything. The back one was sort of stuck on a wall. It does make its way around. Healers do switch off, get onto that. But look at that. The golems are still in there. Once he's ready to deploy his hogs here, look at this. His kill squad is full health. His golems are almost full health. His heroes are full health. The CC's dead. The queen's dead. It's unbelievable. I mean, that kill squad is ready to go. It's ready to go for round 2. Healers are still keeping everything up. I mean, it was just unbelievable to me. Took out a very difficult part of the base and did it with 0 loss. Didn't lose a troop, basically, that mattered. Obviously, you lose a few wizards or anything like that, but the golems, the heroes, all of that, full health when it was all said and done. This healer over here is now stuck on this golem because it's just getting touched by that archer tower. Had it moved up with the heroes, would have been even better, but both of his heroes are still going. You see the hogs going around taking out that last few defenses. Just a beautiful attack. I mean, the kill squad to me on that one was just like, whoa, that was nice. So good job, Hell. Keep up the good stuff, man. All right, moving right along. Let's look at Sam. Sam had a 6-star war. I wrote down his first attack, but then when I got, it was a nice GoVaLo, but the base wasn't nearly as hard as this one. And I thought when I got to this one, okay, this is one I like to show even better because you guys have been saying all you see is hog attacks, hog attacks. It is what we do mostly, but here is a nice GoLaloon, and it's not dead. You know, it's something that's still used on the right bases, and you can see this base is obviously primed for it. Got that queen, 2 air defenses right up top that he can get to really easily. Once that jump spell goes down, golem going in, king backing everything up. Obviously, the funnel created with the wizards. The jump, the king's going to walk right in here in just a moment. Once that queen gets over there a little bit further to aggro, drops the rage spell to deal with that dragon and troops in the CC. Queen stepping up and helping out really nicely. And here you go, already the hound attack started. You know, as soon as that queen sort of committed to the kill squad, drops those lava hounds down, starts backing them up with balloons. Still, kill squad's still in pretty good shape. See the queen's still up there. She's taking out that storage, and then she's going to move up and grab the CC. Next thing she's going to target will be the air defense if she makes it there. Rage placement, I thought this one was beautiful. I mean, absolutely perfect. Going around, keeping the balloons moving really quickly. Here you see those last few lava hounds all clumping up over here. All those air skeletons chasing them, which is actually perfect timing. When you can have air skeletons and trapped and all that hitting your lava hounds at that last air defense, perfect, because you want them to explode. So that's going to be perfect for that. I think he does end up with maybe one left, but here in just a moment, he's going to have one explode right there. Boom, goes down, and then that is that. You see pups moving their way around. He does lose quite a few pups on this attack. Just that bottom archer tower really wreaks havoc on it. But right here, that lava hound's going to get right out back out front, tank for that last archer tower while the balloons catch up. And as soon as they get there, boom, it's going down. Almost busted that last lava hound, which would have been nice for the cleanup troops because, again, he lost a lot of pups, but didn't really need them. Had just enough time to get it done. A few wizards to help out, a few pups left over. Balloons got it. Boom. Nice 3-star by Sam, and nice 6-star war by Sam. All right, one more we're going to look at. Oops, I went one too far. I should have done this one first. Atoma, taking on 18. This attack I like simply because it has everything. It's got witches, it's got golems, it's got hogs, it's got loons. Just sort of a mixed bag of attack, but perfect for this base. You see he's kind of got that half-moon shape deployment of his air defense in there. So Atoma's got a plan for each one of those air defenses. And you're going to use the troops he's got to take them out. And then obviously what's left is you're going to get Goloon. Balloons dropped right on it. Golems go down, witches go down, so a lot of tanking power right here. Queen's out right there behind it. Golems are out front. King gets dropped in. There's the CC coming out. Dragon in there. Obviously, you got to drop that rage, help take care of it. The Queen, in just a moment, is going to help get up there and help take that dragon out. Right there, you saw a giant bomb trigger, and I love how patient Atoma was here because there's an obvious good spot for double giant bombs there. So he's waiting for this golem right there to bust that. Now he checked it. There's no bombs there. Here come the hogs. He can send them straight in. He's going to drop that heal. Just spread them out on those 3 defenses. They're going to go down really quickly. Then he can drop that heal. Now they can deal with both of those air defense and that expo. Perfect. Right there. All the air defenses are dead. Here come the balloons. Just coming on the backside. A few balloons for each defensive building. You still got a heal left for those hogs working their way into that core with those Teslas and that archer tower. But you're going to start seeing these defenses around the outside go down really quickly. A couple of Teslas do pop down there at the bottom, and they do take out quite a few balloons. We've talked about that so many times, how hard Teslas are on back-end balloons. If you don't know where they're at or if you don't deploy just right, you're going to lose a lot of them to it. But they have just enough balloons to get there, get the job done, and then the balloons, luckily, finish right on top of the town hall on some of these storages. They actually can help out a little bit when they do that. If they have to travel, they're almost worthless for cleanup. But in this case, actually got a little bit of use out of them. Queen helps out. Wizards around the outside. Hogs are there left. Gets the 3-star. Beautiful attack by Atoma. All right, guys, that is it for this war. Good job to everyone at OneHive. Another nice victory. Again, you'll see there is going to be a small war going on at OneHive while we're doing the scrimmage with the Clash Babes. So you're kind of going to get two recaps, 2 wars, 2 chances for attacks. But it's just a 10 versus 10 war. Usually not a lot of stuff to choose from on that. It's kind of Town Hall 10 heavy, so maybe you Town Hall 10s will get to see some fun stuff. I hope you liked the video. Hope you're looking forward to the next one. Until then, Jake from OneHive reminding you guys to suck less.